welcome in to Off Air with Amy. I'm Amy Wood, and we are in the holiday mode at this point because Thanksgiving is here. We've got Christmas around the corner, time to decorate, time to get together with family. And we're going to celebrate those things today because I am bringing in an amazing decorator. She has, in 2 months, exploded on Instagram from all the work she's doing in real life in Greenville, South Carolina. And now people all over the country are watching her every move. I mean, look at this account. Look at the things she does. She's incredibly talented, and it all started by accident. So I've got the behind the story of this account, plus great advice if you're decorating at Christmas time. All right, I like to call you the seasonal decor queen because you asked on your Instagram, Angie, what people should be thinking about for
I
your own
did.
title. You asked people to rename you, but you go by, what is it on Instagram?
It's the seasonal home stylist.
That's right. And so that is the account you all need to follow because we are going to talk about Christmas and decorating, and everyone's kind of getting into it because we have a shorter window this year to
Yes.
Christmas, right? So it's like,
Thanksgiving is late.
oh, it's late this year. So we got to get going and we need some ideas. And you are on
Okay.
top of the trends. So tell us, what should we be thinking about this year as we start to pull out our stuff? What should we add
Yes.
that's new?
Yes, I love that. So I think, there's a few things that are trending this year. There is the Ralph Lauren Christmas, which is better known as a traditional Christmas. It's your deep reds, your deep greens, and your tartans, just lots of candles. And I think that can easily be done with things that you can find around your house with candles and you can incorporate. I love to forage. That's kind of what I'm known for. I like to say, if you see me on the side of the road, no, you didn't. Just mind your business, keep going. um, and so I think with the Ralph Lauren specifically, you can incorporate things like candles, and then you can go in your backyard or your neighbor's yard and ask permission for some magnolia and add it into some hydrangea and red roses. And you have this traditional rich Christmas that is very Ralph Lauren inspired. And then I think another one that we've loved lately is a jewel tone Christmas. I've done this at a few houses.
Mm-hmm.
We have more of like a cranberry than a red, and then you're going to incorporate more of like a deeper eggplant purple and a navy, and then your greens, like your dark greens. This is a little bit trickier to do with things that you have around your house, but again,
Okay.
it's very simple to do when you're. I feel like a candle can add anything, and I love tapered candles. I
Yes.
think you can add tapered candles in the middle of a tablescape, and you have something that can be beautiful with a velvet ribbon that you can purchase on Amazon. You can find great ribbons on Amazon. I love it.
Yes.
I use it
Yes.
all the time. So
And
that's
more
another huge
affordable
trend.
too, right? Yeah.
1000%. I mean, ribbons are getting pretty astronomical these days if you're
Mm-hmm.
going with more ornate ribbons. And so I love to stick with a solid velvet ribbon because I think it can bring out the colors that you want. So those are two huge trends. And then I think, just a nostalgic Christmas. I think everybody, specifically with the day and age that we're in, are
Yeah.
craving just tradition and
Yes.
nostalgia and
Mm-hmm.
just the good old days, right? And so I don't think you can go wrong with extra twinkle lights,
Sure.
and handmade ornaments. I'm doing a lot of trees this year, and people are they're like, oh my gosh, you're doing these gorgeous trees, but I'm also doing a lot of traditional trees with handmade
Okay.
ornaments. And
Nice.
yeah, and I love that. I was at a house yesterday. I was helping their little girl put ornaments on the tree after
Oh,
I had done the base. And it's so
how fun.
special to be a part of those traditions. But I think the nostalgic Christmas is special. And I think there's something to be said about that because it brings us back so many memories.
Mm-hmm.
And so I love to start a base of a tree because a lot of people are, how do you incorporate handmade ornaments and make
Mm-hmm.
it into a beautiful tree?
Sure.
And I think I did yesterday with it was a base of, I put magnolia in the tree. It's a
Okay.
great filler for a tree and it dries beautifully. And then I incorporated some holly, like holly bushes that I have found at the Nested Fig. We love the Nested Fig if you're local to Greenville. They are
Okay.
amazing.
Okay.
Um, and then you can just pine cones and stuff that just brings
Yeah.
you back to Christmas, and then just tie some bows and you have a nostalgic Christmas that's beautiful.
Oh, I can't wait. And I'm going to get some pictures as you're describing all of this. We're going to put
Yes.
pictures up so that you can all
Yes,
see what Angie's talking about, because this is great, right? Because this is a tough year for a lot of people. I mean, between all the
for sure.
SNAP benefit stuff and government
Yeah.
shutdown and whatever else, and just the economy is, everything's expensive.
Yeah.
So it is one of those years where you may want to kind of simplify things.
Absolutely. And that's, I think a lot of my account, I'm sharing the before and afters of these beautiful installs, but I also think it's fun that I share a lot of things of how to do it. I had this really old piece of garland. And so I shared how you can zip tie like clusters of magnolia to make it this big, beautiful lush. And it didn't cost me
Ah,
anything. And so
nice.
I think on my account, you'll find you have the both, and you have this big, beautiful, and very inspirational Christmas that you aspire to be, but then you also have the very attainable and things that are affordable that you can do on your own.
Absolutely. And taste is your own, right? I mean, you want to have
Absolutely.
a little bit of your own personality in it. When you're
Yes.
when you're doing your jobs, when you're going to one of these
Yes.
fantastic big homes and doing a job, is it like a sort of work in progress with you and the person you're doing it with? I mean, are you guys like
Yeah.
sharing ideas and developing this whole
Yes.
concept?
Yeah, so basically, I mean, I have clients that I, I'll go back to a client's house the day after I finish installs to start preparing and planning for next year,
Wow.
because I go to market in early, like the first week of January, to start buying and planning again. So I am meeting and brainstorming with clients starting in January, going all the way until September, and I'm creating mood boards. I'm getting their favorite colors, or we base those off of, and then I go and create a mood board. So we pick and choose designs off of what I've done, or I find a lot of inspiration through London's Christmas.
Mm.
They have a gorgeous Christmas installs. And so I do a lot of inspiration pulling from London's Christmas. And then, of course, we all know and we love a New York Christmas. You can never go wrong with some inspiration from there. So I pull inspiration from everywhere. And then we basically get a mood board together. And that's what I buy off of. I purchase off of what we've created.
I love that. So, what kind of space do you have at your home to store all this, or do you store it at your home? Like, how do
Oh,
you
no, no, no.
manage this? I was going to say,
No. Yeah, so we actually had to get a warehouse this year,
wow.
because not only for the Christmas, but I'm not sure if you saw any of the fall installs, but we installed,
Yes, I did.
I did 3,000 pumpkins. So we had like almost 40 pallets of pumpkins that we put out this year,
Wow.
that I hand put out every single. My husband went up to Hendersonville to the farmer and brought the pumpkins back, and then I
Wow.
hand put out every single pumpkin.
Wow. Yeah, you have to go through her account and scroll back into October, because there was September, October, because there was so much going on with pumpkins.
So
Looked
much.
beautiful. What
Thank you.
else do you see trending in terms of what people, I mean, definitely we all do fall, we all do Christmas. Are there any like other decorating trends for holidays that are getting more serious these days? Like, are people now booking you for
Yeah, so I
Valentine's Day, or
think
what's happening?
Yeah, I mean, I think people are really wanting to create a home, and they want to
Hmm.
create an inviting place, that people can sit around their table and they can have a meal. You're seeing like dinner parties are becoming super popular right now.
Wow.
And
Okay.
so come post busy season, when I slow down for a second, we're really going to hone in on the tablescapes and how you can make
Ooh.
your house a home, and just creating this environment that you can pull from your backyard and you can find on Amazon, but then you can also make it gorgeous in your own home.
When it comes to the decorating that you do, is Christmas your favorite time of the year, or what season makes you happy?
I would say Christmas is my Super Bowl. I love Christmas. Like fall was amazing, and I think it was something that people had never seen before, and I think that's why my account took off. I hit 100,000 followers on Instagram, and I am shook.
Hmm.
Is because it was
You
just a
hit
different. It wasn't.
100,000
I did.
followers.
I know. I know. I was so excited. Yeah,
Wow.
in 2 months, we hit a hundred
Crazy.
thousand. Yeah, and climbing, we're at like almost 115. It's been nuts. I am like
That's so great.
blown. I'm shocked every single day. It's crazy.
So
But I
exciting.
think it's the fall stuff was something that people had never seen before.
Yeah.
And so I loved fall, and I think it was so fun. But Christmas is where I come alive. You saw me at an install, and I try to film as much as I can,
Yes.
but I'm one
You're
woman. My
busy.
mom, I'm very busy. My mom helps me on like some of my bigger installs.
Aw.
Um, and I'm carrying around my tripod trying to get as much content as possible. But if you could just see me, I come alive on a Christmas install. I love it. It's just, I get nervous before every single install, and I think I always will because I want to make
Wow.
sure they love it as much as I
Yeah.
do.
Yes.
And you pour so much of your heart and your soul into it, and every single ornament and pick and flower is handpicked by me, and so I still get very, very nervous. But when I get there and I like settle in, I just get in this zone. Like my husband will bring me lunch occasionally, and he just knows. He's like, I just drop it off and I keep going because he knows that I
He
get in
knows.
my like mode.
That's
I'm
so
in
funny.
Christmas mode.
Yes. Well, if we want to be better at decorating,
Yeah.
does it sometimes come down to strategy? In other words, I think a lot of us, we just go, okay, I'm decorating for Christmas today, and then we start pulling out all this stuff. I mean, should
Yes.
we be more intentional about it?
So I love to start with your tree because I feel like that's where everybody's eyes are drawn to.
Hmm.
When I pull out my tree first, and then I do my base. So I add in garlands first to make it look full, and then I add in picks or magnolia or florals to just really fill it in. And then I go through with a ribbon, and then I go through and top it off with my ornaments. And so I
Okay.
think there's
I've
that
been doing it
process.
backwards. I
Oh
always put
no,
the
it's okay.
ornaments on first.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
We're
Don't do your
seconds.
ornaments first. Don't do your
That
ornaments
is
first.
so dumb. Okay. So
No,
see, you're
it's
helping
not. It's
me.
people just don't know. Like,
Yeah.
you don't know what you don't know. Like, I'm sure like a few years ago, I was doing ornaments first too, right? And it also depends on how you're incorporating your ornaments. So, like,
Hmm.
if I'm gonna go in with a base of ornaments and I'm doing a lot, and I'm kind of doing like a swoop across the tree, then I'll do my ornaments first. But if I'm like hanging on, handmade ornaments at the end, I'm gonna put it at the end so I don't break any. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, so I always start with my tree because I feel like that is your focal point. That's kind of
Okay.
your first impression, if you will, in the interior of your home, and then I build out from that. Because you
Gotcha.
want to pour all your focus into that because it's your Christmas tree. Like it's what
Sure.
everybody's eyes are drawn into. And then I also love to focus on my arch or like my like exterior of my home,
Hmm.
because I also feel like it's a first impression. It's what people are walking
Sure.
into. So I love a large garland install as soon as you walk into your house, which hopefully I'll get around to doing mine maybe this weekend.
Yeah. I was about to ask you, like, in the priority zones, you probably put yourself last, right?
So I really had all of these aspirations. So I had a week in between my last fall install and my first Christmas install. I had a week, which also that week was I had to prep for all of my Christmas installs. So I was packing boxes and unboxing ornaments and all of these things. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to decorate my house first so that I have all of this zest and like, all of these ideas. And I have one tree done. I have my Ralph Lauren floral inspired tree because that's what everybody voted for, and I
Okay.
love it. Um, but then the rest of the home has not happened, and so hopefully we'll get around to this weekend. Every time I go to do it, I'm so exhausted from doing an install that I haven't. But hopefully we will get around to it this weekend.
Where did this come from, your talent? I mean, were you always artistic as a kid? Did your mom do a lot of decorating? Did you kind of inherit the decorating gene from her, or what happened?
Yeah, so I planned and designed weddings
Okay.
before this. And so I actually My mom my mom is a florist,
Oh,
and
nice.
so she used to work at the school that we grew up at. And when we all graduated and left, she started her own floral company. She's always loved florals. She's love arrangements and stuff. Well,
Mm-hmm.
her one of her first weddings that she did, I was 17, and I have always been like a bull by the horns kind of girl. Like, I will take the reins. I have no problem doing that.
Sure.
And so one of the very first weddings, they needed a coordinator.
Mm.
And I could just tell it was a cluster. And I was like, oh my, we need some organized chaos around here. And so my mom was like, well, just go direct the wedding. I was like, okay.
All
And so
right.
I was 17. I was still at high school, and I
Wow.
directed my first wedding. And
Wow.
then from there, I graduated. I went to Clemson, and then I ended up coming home and helping my mom take off the planning and design portion of the business. And then I started having kids, and kids with weddings is it's just
Hard.
hard.
Yeah, that's
It's
hard.
lots of
Mm-hmm.
hours. It's lots of weekends. So it didn't work. So I've been a stay at home mom the past 8 years,
Wow.
and I have always, my creative outlet has been their birthday parties and
Sure.
Christmas decorations. And I've just gone really hard on our home. And so this is the first year they're like all back in school. And so last year, I'm not sure if you're familiar with my story, but last year I had somebody walking past my house, and they asked, as I was doing my garland for Christmas, that first impression with the arch,
Yep.
they
What you
said,
talked about.
can you do this at my house? And I said, I mean, I can,
Sure.
but like I've never thought about doing it at other people's houses.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, let me give it a try. And she's like, all right. So I told her how much it would probably cost, and I went to her house and I did it. And apparently I did the right person's house first, because it spread like wildfire. And last year for Christmas, it was I think it was the week after Thanksgiving. I can't tell you how many houses that I did that week of just like garlands and their mantles and like their archways. Well, then fast forward to this year, I had several people, they were like, wait, I saw your Christmas decorations. Could
Yeah.
you do my house for fall? And I was like, I don't know a pumpkin. Like, where am I going to get all these pumpkins, you know?
Pumpkins. Yeah.
And so I found a pumpkin guy, and I was like, all right, we're doing it. And so I did my first one, and that is when it just took off, and everything booked out very quickly. And
Wow.
here we are.
Yes. And now, I mean, having the social media piece on top of the physical business
Yeah.
is amazing, right? I mean, you're going to be able to
Yes.
really have a fantastic career doing this.
Yeah, that's the plan. So currently, I have a subscription channel, and with my subscription channel on Instagram, that's where you're gonna find the nitty gritty, like tutorials and
Hmm.
the teaching lessons and how I'm actually doing stuff. I think.
You sort of getting noticed for your beautiful arch launched this whole thing.
Yes, ma'am.
That is so
It
great.
did.
Well,
I know.
we will be looking for you on Instagram, Angie.
Yes, seasonal home stylist. That's where you can find me.
We will see you soon online. Thank you so much for sharing your wisdom with
Thank
us, because
you.
we're ready to decorate now.
Let's get it.
Also, I want to update you. You'll remember that we talked with Chris Strom about the work they were doing to deliver food from their church pantry. Well, that church caught on fire this past week. And so they are now trying to kind of replenish the supplies. They're looking for donations, even for donations of new buildings to house all of their efforts. This is all on Wade Hampton in Greenville. And listen to Chris explain what they've been through.
We will continue operation to get food to our clients. That's the important thing. But then beyond that, we will look for people to help us rebuild. If anyone wants to donate a couple of buildings to a food pantry, I know a food pantry that can use a couple of buildings.
Make sure you look at the code and take advantage of helping them out during the holidays. When we come back, we are going to celebrate Thanksgiving in a special way because we're going to hear from you guys. I'm hitting the street for something good about Thanksgiving. So on this edition of Off Air with Amy, I am going to head out into the streets of Greenville, and we are going to take a look at how people are feeling, how thankful they are, and what they're thankful for. It's a very special edition of Off Air with Amy. What are you thankful for at Thanksgiving?
Family and spending time with family and friends. Me too. These
But
are my daughters.
Oh,
And this is my granddaughter.
We're having a girls' day, so
Oh,
we're
I love
enjoying
that.
each other.
Yeah, I'm thankful for my family and getting to spend time with them.
And we're thankful we're living in Greenville.
yes,
Yes.
you love
That-
Greenville,
that's-
right?
Yes,
Beautiful.
born here, never left.
Oh, I love it. Well, I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Guys, what are you thankful for Thanksgiving?
I would say my wife, Amanda. I'm very thankful for her, my family, my brother here.
Oh, nice.
So I'm very thankful for all the people in my life who support me and love me. So yeah.
That's a blessing, right?
Oh, it's 100%. I mean, it's something that I have found in my life to be very special. Very thankful for. I've heard people have family problems, family issues. We have thankfully never had that within our family. So I'm very thankful for that.
So no brother fights?
No brother fights, nothing too serious, but I
Yeah.
mean, I have to jump on the same thing he said of I'm a newlywed actually just last month.
congratulations.
Thank you so much. So I'm grateful for my new wife and my family and my brother and all the friends who love and support us and all that we want to do, and we do a lot of arts and we get a lot of support for that. So just thankful for good family and friends.
What kind of arts? What are we talking about?
Well, I do theater, so I'm a local
great.
actor in the area up in Hendersonville, Greenville area.
Great.
And then he does his own thing.
I do professional wrestling.
Wow.
So there's a lot of promotions around here in Greenville, especially upstate. You got 3 Count Pro and you got Pro Wrestling Turbo. So
Fun.
those are the 2 promotions that I really go in here in the upstate. So
Well, congratulations to both of you and happy Thanksgiving.
happy Thanksgiving.
So Jamarcus Gaston,
Yeah.
my friend from York, Carolina. Tell me, what are you thinking about for Thanksgiving this year? Blessings, gratitude.
You know, I think with everything going on in the world, we're just so thankful for the basic things that we sometimes take for granted.
Sure.
Having a home, having a family that loves us. You know, we don't make a lot of money, but we're not necessarily worried about, you know, where our next meal is going to come from. The world is such a crazy place. So just thankful for all the simplicities of life.
And you are a foodie. So what is your food favorite
my
for
gosh.
Thanksgiving?
You know, I don't really get into like the ham or the turkey.
Yeah.
I'm all about the sides.
Oh.
It's all about the macaroni.
Yeah.
The green beans, the potato souffle, all that.
All that.
The dressings, the stuffings,
Bring it on.
the mac and cheese. I'm really hungry. I'm gonna go eat. That's what I want. I'm so hungry now.
Have a great Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
We got to find out from my coworker, Cynthia. What are you thankful for?
Family and coworkers.
Oh, yay. Love ya. Have a great Thanksgiving.
You too, sweetie.
So tell me what you're thankful for this Thanksgiving.
I'm so thankful for my daughter that was
Aw.
born in May.
Oh, how exciting.
Yeah, very excited for that. And very thankful that my company gave us 4 months off.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah,
So you are a lucky mama.
I was. I am.
And how's it going as a new mom?
It's great. Definitely hard at the beginning, but
Yep.
it's been fantastic.
So exciting. And when it comes to Thanksgiving food, what's our favorite?
My dad's stuffing.
Oh,
He makes all the bread homemade. Everything is homemade. I love it.
I love it. Well, I hope you have a great Thanksgiving with your
you.
beautiful
You
baby.
too.
What are you thankful for this year?
A lot. Let's see. I guess obviously my family, a good group of friends, to be in such a great city like Greenville, and for the great weather.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Are you going to get to see family?
I am. Yeah. So I'll be down actually in Anderson, South Carolina. I got
Nice.
all my family there, so they'll all be here. Yeah,
Awesome.
excited.
Good food on the way.
Plenty of it. Yeah, we'll be cooking turkey and mac and cheese and stuffing and whole 9 yards. So I'm excited.
Have a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you as well.
Tell me what you're thankful for this year.
I'm thankful for my wonderful family, and I've got like 26 grandchildren, 3 great grandchildren, and I'm really a blessed man for having so much love for everybody. Yeah.
Oh, well, I hope you have a beautiful Thanksgiving.
Thank you. You too.
What are you thankful for this Thanksgiving?
Be my family and health. Absolutely. And my baseball family as well.
Oh, nice. And what are you looking forward to at the table this year?
We're gonna do a chicken since my wife's allergic to turkey and ham. So
Nice. That sounds fun.
yeah, it'll be good stuff.
Are you into the sides?
Into the side, so I actually make a pumpkin casserole with sweet potato,
Nice.
but it's actually mixed together,
Ooh.
and then do a graham cracker crust,
Ooh.
and then a nice little layer. So yeah, it's pretty
So is
good.
that like a dessert or is it just a complimentary dish?
It's a dessert.
Oh, it sounds amazing.
Yeah,
You're having a good year.
we're having a good year. That's right. Blessed.
Amen.
Happy Thanksgiving!
I had so much fun reading to the children at Sugar Ridge Elementary School. They were so smart and so amazing. And so I'm thankful for them, and I appreciate them wishing us all a happy Thanksgiving. And I'm thankful for you guys because I couldn't do this without you. You guys have been so supportive online and on air, and I appreciate you watching. And of course, I also appreciate having my monitor back. Our chief engineer, Charlie Wofford, came by and fixed it. I broke it. It was my fault, but he made it all good. So we are back in business, and I'll see you soon on Off Air with Amy and on 7 News. There's something comforting about experience. It prepares you, makes you wiser, ready for anything. That's why 3 decades later, I still love to keep you informed. Your trust is everything.
Watch Amy Wood on 7 News. Weekdays at 4, 5, and 6 p.m.
We want to